The state of Wisconsin is investigating an officer-involved shooting that took place yesterday in Rock County.
3 police officers used deadly force after they say they were confronted by an armed suspect who had stolen a car. Rock County reporter Adam Duxter has spent the day today learning more about officer training and what goes into the decision to use deadly force. Adam.
Yeah, Eric and Susan, today I wanted to learn more about how officers in Wisconsin approach dangerous situations like the one yesterday. I learned this is a question and conversation that goes bigger than Beloit and even bigger than the state as a whole.
The Department of Justice is continuing to review the actions that led up to yesterday's officer-involved shooting in the city of Beloit. Police say the victim, whose name has not yet been released, had a gun and posed a threat, forcing officers to act.
3 Beloit officers fired at the suspect, who received fatal injuries. The suspect was pronounced deceased at 12:25 p.m.
But where does this instinct come from? And how does an officer know when to act? It turns out that's the result of 720 hours of training.
The Department of Justice, the Law Enforcement Standards Board, and all of the law enforcement academies across the state take great lengths and great strides at preparing officers to face these encounters.
Ron Bentley helps to administer a portion of this training. And while he can't comment directly about yesterday's incident, he says for officers, all the training that's received helps to prepare mentally for any kind of situation.
Law enforcement officers deal with incidents from very low, very boring encounters all the way up to and including very stressful, dangerous, deadly force decision-making.
He says even an officer's presence is using force, but from there it escalates to verbal confrontation, control alternatives, and if it has to, even further.
Anytime an officer has a reasonable expectation that a deadly force encounter may present itself, it may be a time when drawing a gun out of a holster would be justified.
Now, it's not clear how long the investigation into yesterday's events will take or what results it could provide. And we'll continue to update our viewers as more information becomes available.
All right, Adam, thank you.